morning from beautiful Ibiza. This is actually the first time we are trying to do a little travel vlog. Maybe you've seen our previous videos where we've just shown some impressions with some music around, but we thought it would be nice to start talking a bit and show you around and give you some background information on our trips. So yeah, let's give it a try. Yeah, so we're staying here at the beautiful OKU Hotel. We decided to spend 3 nights here, and then we will move on to the old town, so to the other side of the island, which is the east side, to Ibiza Old Town, where we'll spend another 3 nights in another cute little hotel in the middle of the city center. So we arrived yesterday, and first we had some troubles with our room. It was beautiful, no question, but when we opened the shower there was a very weird smell coming out of it. So I talked to the staff and they said it's sometimes a general problem in Ibiza that, yeah, because you're close to the sea, that it might happen that you have that smell coming out of the drains. But yeah, we asked them to change the room because once you open the shower the entire room was smelling like that and it's not really comfortable. So yeah, they were very friendly. They moved us to another room which is as pretty as the other one. I feel like it's even a little bit bigger. Besides that, we're very happy. The resort is beautiful. We already had lunch yesterday, which was very good. So there were 2 restaurants here in the area, one for lunch and one for dinner. And yeah, now we're off to check out the breakfast. And of course we'll take you with us. Let's go! Hello, so we are back from breakfast, which was absolutely delicious. They had many vegan options, which I really enjoyed. And now we already changed into our swimsuits, so we're going to check out the pool. Let's go! We're back from the pool, so we spent the entire day in the sun and now I'm getting ready for dinner. There were 2 restaurants in the hotel. One is for lunch and one is for dinner, which is a Japanese restaurant, so I think we're going to have some sushi. And yeah, I will of course show you then. Let me show you my makeup first. So I used this beautiful Dior palette, which has those shiny gold and black tones. And I think the name of it is Grand Bar number 539. Really love it. I think it's beautiful, especially the deep gold shade. Hello from the other side of the island. So a few days ago we moved from OKU Hotel to Hotel MiM, which is located directly in the city center of Ibiza. And yeah, so let's reflect a little bit the past days we spent in OKU. in general we were very happy with it, so I think there's no doubt that the area is very, very beautiful. The hotel has such a nice vibe, it has a pretty architecture, it has a huge pool which is really nice, and also the rooms were pretty, so except for the smell problem that we had with the first room, the second room was perfectly fine. It was really nice. One point that was not that good was the view. So in the first room we had a view on an electrical tower on a parking lot directly to the street, and the second room was a little bit better, but the view was also not special. So we had a view on, again, a parking lot and some trash bins outside, but you have to be fair, we didn't have any special room, we just had the normal room category because everything else was booked out already. Our initial plan was actually not to stay at OKU, so initially we booked Hotel Nativo, which is also located on the eastern side of the island, but we followed the hotel on Instagram a while and we've seen that the hotel was not open yet. And as they kept postponing the opening, we decided a few days before we departed that we will cancel our stay there because we were not sure if it will be open and if there will be still construction work there. So we cancelled that very last minute and booked OKU, so we were happy to get a room there. Still, there were some things that we didn't enjoy that much at OKU. I think the hotel in general is nice, but the service is very overrated. So there were very long waiting times, so when we checked in we had to wait, and then we had the room problem with the smell coming from the shower on the first day, where we had to wait some hours until we got the other room and so on and so forth. I mean, that's understandable, but we also had to wait forever when being served at the restaurant or at breakfast. On the first day, for example, we wanted to go and have dinner at the restaurant there, but they didn't even give us a table as hotel guests because we didn't book it, because we just didn't know it, and when we arrived it was already too late, so no table was free anymore. Yeah, so you are located in a luxury hotel and you need to stay hungry there, which is a little bit of a pity, I think. Yeah, then the waitress offered us to go to the bar and have a drink and also some snacks there, because they have a little snack menu there that you can have also late in the evening. But then at the bar there was also no table free for us, so they gave us a table a little bit outside of the bar, which is usually not a table that belongs there, so they usually don't serve people who are sitting there. And although the waitress told her colleagues that we want to have drinks and some snacks, it took ages again until they noticed us, until they asked us if we want to have some drinks or some food. And yeah, all the time we felt like we're a little bit ignored, and they just didn't take that much care of us. Just we were located outside of the bar area. But yeah, what to do? If there's no place free, you don't have much choices. So yeah, I think that shouldn't happen in a luxury hotel, that you are a hotel guest and you are not even served dinner just because you can't reserve a table when you just arrived on the first day. Another good example of the lacking communication among staff is when we asked if we are allowed to do drone shots. So the plan was to just film a little bit of the drone above the pool to get some nice video footage. Of course, we went there early in the morning at 7 o'clock before breakfast started to ensure that not many guests are around, that nobody feels disturbed and nobody is filmed. And of course, we also asked the hotel staff before we started to fly the drone. So we asked a security guy standing outside of the hotel if it is okay if we film a little bit. And he said no, it's not possible. So we were discussing it a little bit with him. We told him we will ensure that we will fly high enough, start outside of the area, that it's not too loud and so on and so forth. And we're here early in the morning, so nobody else is in the videos or in the photos. We wanted to try again and asked the guy at the reception desk if we can film with the drone, and he said yeah, it's okay, it's no problem. So we were a little bit confused because we didn't know what to do now. Are we allowed to do it or are we not? We told the guy at the reception desk that the other guy, so the security guy, told us it's not possible, and we're confused now, so what shall we do? And yeah, then he went outside with us together to the security guy, and yeah, then the security guy somehow convinced the guy from the reception desk, telling him it's not possible that we do that because we could disturb all the other VIP guests here. although nobody was outside at that time. But yeah, of course we respected the decision, but it's just a perfect example of how the communication works there. So the thing is that I already spent a week in the Casa Cook Hotel in Kos, which belongs also to the OKU Hotel Group, and we were allowed to fly the drone there, so there it was no problem, but in Ibiza it was not possible. So I think that's also strange that there's no guideline what you're allowed to do and what you can't do at the hotel. So yeah, that was the story about the OKU Hotel in Ibiza. As said, the hotel is beautiful, no question. We really enjoyed our time there, but yeah, there are definitely some points that they could improve regarding service. So yeah, as said, we are now on the other side of the island, directly in the old city center. We moved to Hotel MiM, and somehow we seem to be a little bit unlucky on this trip, because here we have exactly the same problem like in the OKU Hotel. So when we checked in, we got a room on the ground floor, and we opened the room and the smell was disgusting. So this room really smelled musty and humid. You couldn't really breathe in there, and we already considered to sleep with our masks there, because it was just so, it really felt unhealthy to stay in there. So we of course again asked the hotel if it is possible to move the room, because the room didn't even have a proper window, so there was only one window in the bathroom, and when you opened that window you had another wall in front of the window and some trash bins outside and some bottles. So yeah, it was like the dumping area, and you couldn't really open it and get fresh air inside the room to fix the smell problem. So yeah, they were so kind to give us another room. They even upgraded us, so we are now staying in a superior room here. Yeah, we are very happy now. It is beautiful, it has no weird smell. We have a beautiful view on the pool. I have to say that the staff here is very friendly and very helpful, because we also had another problem when we rented a car yesterday. Our car broke down, so we couldn't start it anymore, and then the hotel also helped us out with that. So yeah, we are a little unlucky during this trip. I've never had so many problems before when traveling, actually. It doesn't sound like that, but we're very easy guests, so we usually don't complain that much, and I always feel super uncomfortable saying something if I'm not happy. But in this case it was always a good decision to really stand up and say what is not okay, because otherwise you just don't enjoy your holidays, and yeah, you pay for that, so you should really go for it and tell them if something is not working or not as you expected it, because it really is worth it. And today the plan is to quickly have breakfast. I will show you around the breakfast area in Hotel MiM, and after that we booked a sailing boat, so we will sail from Ibiza to Formentera, and let's see if we can get some nice drone shots there. Okay, let's go!